Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre les sentiments. That means in this video, I'm going to teach you how do you ask how are you feeling and how do you reply stating your emotions. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling angry, etc.
Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out.
So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I am going to teach you first of all, how do you ask somebody that how are you feeling or how are you? And then how do you reply to this stating your emotions that I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling angry or I'm feeling happy? All these things we are going to study in this video. But before we start with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end. And in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. And in case you're not following me over my Instagram page, go and follow me over there as well. The Instagram page is Learn French by Suchita. Now let's just start with this video. First of all, we are going to learn how would you ask somebody that how are you or how are you feeling. For that, basically two verbs will come into the role. The first one being aller. This verb is the verb aller, right? And this verb is the verb se sentir. So two verbs will play the role over here. Starting with the first one, if you want to ask somebody how are you, so you would say comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Or you can also say tu vas comment. Generally you say comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu, which means how are you? Now this va is actually the verb aller. If you do not know what exactly is the verb aller, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. So how are you is comment vas-tu? The next one, you can also ask this question stating how are you feeling? For that, comment tu te sens? Now, what exactly is this? This is the verb se sentir. Now, first of all, this is actually a pronominal verb. What exactly are the pronominal verbs? The pronominal verbs are the verbs which begin with se. Now, if you do not know what exactly are the pronominal verbs and how do you conjugate them and what is the usage of them, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. I'm going to mention the link of these two videos in the description box as well. You can watch those videos from there. Now, so coming back to the point, comment tu te sens? Comment tu te sens? Basically, se sentir, which means to feel. How are you feeling? So, comment tu te sens? Comment vas-tu? Here the verb is aller, aller which means to go. And here, comment tu te sens? You can also invert it. You can also say, comment te sens-tu? That means you can also write it like this. Comment te sens-tu? That's your choice. Right? So, comment vas-tu? C'est vraiment important que vous répétiez après moi. Allez, repeat after me. Comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Comment tu te sens? Comment tu te sens? How are you feeling? Now that we have learned how do you ask somebody that how are you feeling, we will now learn how do you reply to this question. Now for that, I'm giving you two formats. The first one being je suis, followed by any of your emotion. Now this literally means I am. Now I am, what exactly is that? This is actually the verb être. Être, which means to be. Now I have conjugated that verb and the conjugation is je suis, which means I am. The link for this video also I'm going to mention in the card above and then in the description box as well. The next one is je me sens. Je me sens. Now this is the same verb which I just taught you. This is the verb se sentir. There I had conjugated with tu, comment tu te sens, and here I've conjugated with je to state how am I feeling. I feel or I'm feeling, and then state your emotion. How are you feeling, right? So je suis. You can say I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm happy. You'll have to add the feelings. And then here you will say je me sens. These both are equally good. You can say any of these. So je suis or je me sens. Je me sens. Now this you're stating your feeling. You're saying I am. Let's say if you want to state somebody else's feeling. You want to say he is sad or she is sad. For that you just need to change this. Let's say he is sad. So you will say il est. Right? Followed by the emotion. And then if you want to say he is feeling, then you will say il se sent. Or else she is feeling. You will say elle se sent. Right? So basically right now we are learning in context of me. So we will stick to this. Je suis or je me sens. Je suis or je me sens. Je suis which means I am, and je me sens which means I am feeling or I feel. Now that we have learned how to ask somebody that how are you or how are you feeling, and we have also learned how do you say I am or I am feeling. Now we need to learn how do you replace that dash. That how do you say I'm angry or I'm happy or I'm tired or I'm scared. For that I will be telling you different vocabulary. Then in that dash you can replace that dash by any of the feeling, whatever you are feeling. For example, if you're feeling happy, you can say je suis or je me sens, which we have learnt in the previous slide, and then write any feeling, whatever you are feeling. So let's just study. Here I've written two categories, masculin singulier et féminin singulier. Let's say if you are masculine, then you will replace it by the masculine feeling, because all the feelings are adjectives. Right? So you will have to accord them. If you're masculine, you will write the masculine ones. If you're feminine, you'll write the feminine one. Right? So let's just start with the first one, and that's angry. Angry. For the angry, you'll write fâché. 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 And here for the feminine, you will add an extra E, but then the pronunciation is going to remain same. So fâché, fâché. Je suis fâché. Je me sens fâché. Next. Happy. For happy, you have two words. You can say content, content, féminin, contente. I've added E. Generally, you add E in order to make it feminine. So, content, contente. The next one, happy, is also known as heureux. Heureux. Remember, this H is always silent in French. We write it, but we don't pronounce it. So, it's not heureux, no. It's heureux. Heureux, heureuse. Heureuse. Right? Now the words which end with X, the adjectives which end with X, if you want to make them feminine, you remove this X and you put SE. That's why heureux, heureuse. Now the next one is sad. Sad is triste. Triste. Féminin, triste. It's already ending with E in the masculine form, so in the feminine form it's going to remain the same. The next one, scared. Scared. That's effrayé. Effrayé. Féminin, effrayé. The pronunciation is same, but here we are going to add an extra E to make it feminine. So, effrayé, effrayé. The next one is tired. Tired, fatigué. Fatigué. Féminin, fatigué. The pronunciation is same, however, here I've added an extra E. Let's just revise them once again. Fâché. Fâché. Content, contente. Heureux, heureuse. Triste, triste. Effrayé, effrayé. Fatigué et fatigué. Now the next one being, how do you say depressed? I'm feeling depressed. For that you'll say déprimé. Déprimé. Féminin, déprimé avec E. We write E but we don't pronounce it. The pronunciation is same. Déprimé, déprimé. Déprimé, déprimé, déprimé. Next is confident. I'm feeling confident. For that you'll say assuré. Assurer. Assurer. Féminin, assurer. With E, pronunciation is same. Assurer, assurer. The next one is surprised. That's surpris. 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 Féminin, surprise. Surpris, surprise. The next one, worried. Worried is inquiet. Inquiet. Féminin, inquiète. Inquiet, inquiète. The next one is frustrated. For frustrated, you'll say frustré. Frustré. Frustré, féminin, frustré avec E. Pronunciation is same. Frustré, frustré. The next one is in a hurry, or if you want to say, I'm feeling rushed. I'm in a rush, or I'm in a hurry. For that, the adjective that you will use is pressé. Pressé. Féminin, pressé. With E, but then the pronunciation is same. Pressé, pressé. The next one is bored. I'm feeling bored. For that, you'll say ennuyé. 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 Avec E, but the pronunciation is same. Let's just revise them once again. Déprimé. 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 Assuré. Assuré. Surpris. Surprise. Inquiet. Inquiète. Inquiète. Frustré. Frustré. Pressé. Pressé. And the last one being ennuyé. Ennuyé. So now what you need to do, you will just replace that dash that we had learnt, that I am, je suis, or je me sens, and then fill the blank with any of the feeling, whatever you are feeling. Now what you're going to do, you are going to mention in the comment section below that how are you feeling. Now I have posed you a question, comment vas-tu? Comment tu te sens? Now reply me in the comment section below that presently how are you feeling while watching the video. And that's it for this video. In case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. In this video, you're going to mention that how are you feeling presently, right? Alright, so I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.